live here. Let me go live on Instagram now. Alright, we're live on Instagram now. Cool. Let me just got one more thing to set up. Jeez, KODK, man. Wow. Amazing stuff. Alright, what's going on, guys? Okay, let me go live on TikTok as well. Hopefully you guys had a great trading day. What's going on, Very, Gil, Chris, Reyna, Joey Cuts, Iceberg, Crystal. What's going on, guys? Day 161. Today's 28th. We did 33.6 today. Big runners are, let's go, let's get these out of here and go, well, I guess we could have kept that. CAPR, KODK, and we'll do well, let's do SNOA, that's fine. What's going on, Naz? What's going on, Crystal? Yeah, Kodiak not stopping, I know. Logan Sharon, what's going on? Pose. Today's a green day, so I gotta change that. And then I will go change documents. Where is 33.6? 33.6, there you are. Open SNOA. KODK. Okay, that's all set up. Now let's go live on TikTok here. See if I can get this going here. Day 161. We're up. What is today? 33,000. Just getting everything set up here, guys, for stream. Bear with me a second. What's going on, Benji? SB1 Bad Apple Purple. What's going on, guys? Give me a second to set everything up. 33,567. 63. Today's the 28th. Alright, guys, we're going live on TikTok now. See if I can get it set up. Alrighty, guys, let's kind of let everybody trickle on in. Oh, I also got to post on social media quick. I forgot to do that. Crap. Okay, I'm live. Going over today's 33.6K day. Alright, what's going on, guys? We're just getting everything set up here. Let's go to small caps. What's going on, Caitlin Sickles? Okay, so I'm going to set everything up on social media. I'll be right back on TikTok. Just give me 1 second. I always call it TikTok. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second, Tyler Elfers. I'll be right back, guys. Alright, cool. That's posted. Alright, guys. Sorry about that. What's going on, user? What's going on, guys? I'm live here. Alright, guys. So, we'll let everybody kind of trickle on in. Today was a $33,000 day. On the day, it looks like we got some people live on YouTube. What's going on, guys? TJ, Joe, Marcel, Alan. What's going on, Kyle? Alright, guys. We're just getting everything set up here. It's unfortunate that my cam's frozen. What's going on TikTok, guys? We're kind of letting everybody... KODK looks to be basing here. Trump just mentioned KODK. That's why it's kind of rising right now. User 136842090. What's going on? What's going on, Sparkles? Good to have you on, man. We're going over today's trading day. We have now turned 1,000 into roughly I would say that, into 1,000 into roughly 2.6 million and 161 business days. Today puts us at 1,260,200, so it's $2,634,000 so far. What's going on, Daryl Byers? And 161 business days roughly. So what's going on, everybody? John. Today was an up and down day, guys. What's going on, Tyler Elfers 94? Good to have you back in. The host is back. Make some noise. All right, guys. Those of you guys on here, I'll show you guys today's P&L. Let's flip this around. Let's see if I can flip the camera. So these are all my trades for the days, guys. So user B, these are all my trades. OCGN I traded. SGBX, NKLA. Today's P&L, $33,567.63 on the day. So we're just kind of waiting for people to trickle on in. What's going on, guys? What's going on, Jordan? And then we'll go over today's trading day. Okay. What's going on, Johnny1428? What's happening, man? David Brett, Hosping. Just letting everybody trickle on in. Those of you guys on TikTok, I know you guys are coming in later, but that's today's P&L if you can see it. Of course, my camera's really dirty. KODK's making new highs. Check that out. KODK making new highs. I haven't touched that thing once after hours. Wish that I would have, obviously, but that's just the way trading goes. So, good to have you guys on. Good to have you guys in, guys. We'll give it one more minute to kind of get everybody on in here, and then we'll get started on today's stream. What's going on, George? What's up, man? Alright, so today we're going to cover our daily recap. OCGN making a little pop there. SNOA had some nice news on, what's going on, JJ? SNOA had some nice news on that sanitizer getting approved by Boeing and Airbus. So that was kind of some solid news. And then what's going on, Seahouse 361? The reason why KODK had their rip after hours is because Trump ended up tweeting about it. What's going on, Sam Smeek? Trump ended up tweeting about it. Or not tweeting about it, but talking at one of his conferences. Those of you guys on TikTok, you guys can join me on YouTube Cam the Man. YouTube Cam the Man. What's going on, T-Rock8420? T-Rock, how'd you find me, man? Just curious, how'd you find me, 8420? Going on, or Grail. Those of you guys on TikTok can join us. Cam the Man on YouTube. Cam the Man on YouTube. And let's go ahead and kind of get started today's trading day. Okay. Today's trading day was very, very solid. Okay. OCGN, I was positioned well. Okay. And I took a couple of trades on this one. And I'm sure you guys, what's going on, The Real Deal? I'm sure you guys would prefer to see my charts rather than go over my exact prints. You guys can, again, I'll scroll up for all my prints for the day so you can see all those. Basically all this is showing you that I gave back a lot of my profits throughout the day. SNOA was a nice winner after hours as well. What's going on, T-Rock? KODK making some weird moves. What's going on, Zach? Alright, guys, so today so I'm going to cover all my trades on the chart now. So I'm going to go like this and go like maximize sell. Okay. SNOA. Oh, sorry. I mean OCGN. So OCGN, guys. OCGN, I was actually in. My first entry was about 9/30th range. I took an entry on this dip with about a 55-cent average. Okay. What's going on, Soto? I took an entry on this dip. Right there. Okay. On SNOA. Okay. And then it consolidated. And then I literally sold perfectly at 73, 74, and 75 into that parabolic spike there. And then I said to myself, you know, I really do like this thing if it takes a dip. So as soon as it's dipping, I was adding the whole way down. I ended up getting myself about a 68.4 average position on OCGN. And then this thing came back down even farther. And I took some ads into the close as well. Actually, in my inherited IRA as well, I took some nice ads right there into the close because I felt good about the volume on the day. I felt good about the overall charts perspective of breaking out with all this volume recently. I mean, you can see all this with hardly any volume. And then we had all this volume right here. So obviously something was going on. That, to me, was confirmation that there was something going on with clear breakout potential. And so OCGN with traded like 350 million shares. What's going on, Michael Tataranga? I saw this thing break out and kind of consolidate. And then we start to perk after hours, and then I was like, okay. And I actually woke up right about in here. So it's like tough to look at that being like, all right, well, you know, I was up more after hours than I was pre-market. But I knew that Robinhood buyers come in about 6 o'clock, and then literally right out of the gates, okay. So I positioned myself perfectly for my first trade. Right there, sold off into the parabolic like I teach, okay. When you get paid that quickly, guys, I usually take it off. I mean, literally I was in the trade for about an hour, hour and a half, and I was up probably $50,000, $60,000 on that trade. What's going on, Tim Gold? And then, you know, basically consolidated here, and I said, okay, I took it off here, but I still wanted to hold it overnight. I knew that I was going to potentially hold this overnight. So then I was looking for any kind of dip. So I sold about a 74, 73 cent average, roughly from a 55-cent average for about a $56,000 winner. Then I said any kind of dips I'm going to take advantage of. So I actually added too soon, unfortunately. But I got an average of about a 68.4 average, and then I held that overnight, and I sold off into this pop here. Literally, this candlestick came flying out of the gates with all that volume, and I took it off immediately into that candlestick, about 82 cents, and this thing rips up to like 95.7, obviously. So I didn't nail the trade perfectly, but that's just a part of trading, guys. And so, you know, when I did that, I was like, okay, this is cool, this is fun, but I knew that I had potential to miss out on some things, and I missed out on a lot there. I ended up taking an entry down in here, down in here for a retest of highs and break over one potential. But I ended up stopping out. But the problem is E-Trade Pro actually froze on me today, so I actually lost more than I should have. I was going to stop out maybe for a potential win because I really didn't like the way it had perked up like that with the volume and the time and sales. So I ended up stopping out right in here. And at the end of the day, or sorry, I didn't stop out right in here. I stopped out in here because of the fact that I ended up getting frozen on E-Trade Pro. What's going on, Priceless Freedom? What's going on, everybody? So, you know, at the end of the day, that's not the worst trade in the world, but I lost more money than I should have because E-Trade Pro froze on me. But then, you know, there's no real excuse. Things like that happens, and then it just kept selling off, and I never really touched it. I actually had an inherited IRA position at 63 or 64 average, and I sold that at 88 cents. So that was a nice little 25-30% gainer in the inherited IRA as well. So that was a big trade for me. Two big trades, you know. I had big size with plenty of liquidity. In here, sold off in here. Then I took an entry. My average was right on that white line there, and sold off on that white line right there, roughly. So that was my main trade of the day. Then all I did from there on out was literally give back profits all day. Literally, I gave back profits the entire day. You know, it was unfortunate, but I was up as much as $54,000, and then, you know, I took a trade on APT and way too much size on APT, but I chased the top basically. I ended up having a 23.92 average, and then watch this thing. I cut it like right in here, and this thing, or cut it right in here, and this thing kept going down. Luckily, I got out. And then on what else? Jamie, yeah, I just haven't really reached out to them yet, but eventually, yeah, probably I'll be on CNBC. But then what else, guys? APT, and then I took another. Let's go through my trades. I can't really remember right now. So OCGN, small loss on SGBX, took a loss on NKLA, small winner. TFFP, I took a nice little winner on that one. OCGN, loser. KODK, I think I took a small winner. SPPI, winner. And then I took a loss on SNGX. WIMI, I had confidence in, and too much size than I would have felt comfortable with. So WIMI, I really like the way this was consolidating on top of the chart that was forming. This thing was a former parabolic runner, and then could have consolidated and kind of ripped, and that's what I'm used to with former runners, especially gapping down that much, even with an offering. But we didn't get that, and I took a loss on it. I was in with an 8. Again, I chased it, but that's because that was my highest confidence play of the day. So I took about a $300,000 position with my confidence. What's going on, Dara Byers? T35. Take a look on Cam the Man on YouTube, guys. Cam the Man on YouTube. Check that out. That might load. But then, so then you're gonna have this and really just continue to break out, right? But it didn't do that, and I was up like $5,000-6,000 in that rip there. But my goal was to sell literally above 9, maybe even 920s. I had some good potential on that, and then at the end of the day, it just didn't pan out. And the reality is, I could have taken it off there, but again, I had confidence, and my size showed that. Now, I might have taken a little bit too much of size, to be honest, but I ended up stopping out about a 775 average, and I lost about $20,000 on that trade. Then I took a nice little trade on SYPR for a bounce back. What's going on, OJ? Real deal. SYPR ended up longing, literally a perfect long for me. Where's that long? Okay, so I'm not kidding you. I longed it right there. I was that perk up candle right there. That was me. That perk up candle had those shares were me, most of them. I think I got long 42,000 shares at a 142 or a 127 average. OG Real Deal, you can go on YouTube, Cam the Man on YouTube. What's going on, T Lusty? But then I sold off immediately, like as soon as we ripped up. I didn't sell into this first pop, but then I got into the second pop. And when we broke above high a day, I scaled out about a 145 average. And that was about an $8,000 or $9,000 winner on that one. The thing ran to 215 though, so that's just trading. Nabil, what's going on, guys? That's just trading at the end of the day. That's just something that you're going to have to work on as a trader. And those of you guys on TikTok and those of you guys on YouTube and those of you guys on Instagram, not every trade is going to be perfect. KODK making highs, I think. No, it's just forming a wedge. Not every trade is going to be perfect, okay? But you have to be aware that in trading, you're going to have to make mistakes to understand what it's going to be like in the long term. Mistakes are actually a good thing. What's going on, Brad? Mistakes can actually help you become a better trader. And I know a lot of people might not believe that and understand that, but at the end of the day, jeez. Did Trump mention it again? He must have. KODK ripping after hours. Did Trump mention it again? He might have. KODK almost $12 here. Oh my gosh, KODK 1212. Whistleblower, what's up? Byro, what's up? Yeah, so again, today, geez, you guys are seeing this live here. KODK just ripping. But man, KODK is an absolute train right now. Absolute. Did he tweet? Trump tweeted. Wow. Just a freaking monster, guys. But yeah, so today, guys, we are up a total of $33,567.63. We have now turned a $1,000 initial investment into $2,634,000 roughly in 161 business days, and continuing to go every day harder and harder and keep working more and more to get there by the end of the year to my $5 million goal. I don't want you guys to look at my big P&Ls though and think crazy things. You know, this is taking me a lot of time. I've been trading full time now for about 3 years, okay? This is taking me a lot of time to get to this position, all right? It's not like this happened overnight, so don't go shooting for the stars. I started at a small area. Okay, I was started very small. My goal was like literally like $10 a day. You know, and this challenge, I couldn't have said it any better, you know? Things take time. Trading takes time. It's not easy to just wake up and trade, you know? This isn't an overnight get-rich-quick scheme. You know, this stuff takes time. And I'm going to be honest. I mean, I'm not going to sell you some kind of dream that's not, you know, possible. You know, the fastest trader I've ever seen in my lifetime that I know, I don't personally know them, but I've seen it happen, it took them 6 months to be profitable. Okay, that's the fastest I've ever seen. All right, 6 months, I believe, pretty much full time. Now, me, it's different because I didn't really trade full time ever. I was in school. I was kind of doing things part time a lot of the time. I was never really trading at all until, you know, later on. And, you know, and eventually I started to become more full time. But it took me a while. You know, it took me a minute. And then once I felt comfortable with it, then I started to trade full time. You know, once I felt comfortable with walking away from college, KODK 1236. Once I felt comfortable with walking away from college, then I was like, all right, I can do this full time now. Let's see what happens. And I went full time and never looked back, guys. But it's hard to say the amount of time that I put in when I was part time a lot of the times. I didn't put in the amount of full time because you got to remember, I was going to college. You know, I was going to college. I literally was in the tutoring room so much they like knew me. KODK 1265, huh? Haven't touched it once. Literally watched it go from 750 to 1269, and it's still going. Cheers with water. But you know, at the end of the day, stocks are amazing. Stocks have created so many avenues for me in my life. And I teach now to hopefully get you guys in the same direction to learn from me as a mentor, as a teacher, you know, from my course and from, you know, my free room, my free YouTube channel. And that's why I come on here every day, is for you guys to hopefully learn something from what I'm going over. In reality, what do I get from coming on here every day? I've already spent 23 minutes with you guys, and I'm not getting paid at all for it. You know, I have multiple other businesses that I run. Or I have multiple different sources of income that I use, and I have multiple businesses that I try and manage, and you know, I'm always on the move for new and improved things. So this time is literally just for you guys, and I will say, again, I say this sometimes, but people that are doing what I'm doing don't do this unless it's paid, and I want you guys to know that, because a lot of you guys might be new, a lot of you guys might just come on here. I don't know anyone, and I know a lot of traders that does what I'm doing, that, you know, basically goes over my trades, goes over what I did right, what I did wrong, my explanation, every single day live with you guys for free, literally. And there's people that say, why do I charge for a course? No matter what happens, even if I didn't charge for a course, there's always going to be haters, there's always going to be complainers. But just enjoy the free chat, enjoy the free YouTube. Please smash that like button on YouTube. I'd really appreciate that. I'll smash the webcam for you. Smash that like button. Please like and subscribe to the channel. That's really all I have today. But other than that, guys, hopefully you guys learned something as I come on here every day. Hopefully you guys learn something new every single time I come on. Other than that, guys, again, today's P&L, $33,567.63. Started the day way up, then gave a lot of it back, and then again recovered. And that seems to be one of the themes of mine. Is, you know, basically you know, starting off hot, giving back a lot of it, and then coming back on, and the last part of the day and making some back. So, yeah, you can join. Hello, Vincent. Click the link in the description below. It's free chat room. On YouTube, check out the links in the description below if you're interested in checking any of that stuff out. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Click the icon to let if I make new videos. I will see you guys tomorrow. Cheers, team.